Once again, the rumor mill is churning. I don't know where these come from, but many verge on halfway credible all the way to utterly outrageous. Maybe that so-called Russian troll factory in St. Petersburg found a new way to cause grief. The newest rumor isn't really new. It just keeps getting revived after dying. It flatlines and then someone charges the paddles and resets its pulse for another week of groans and consternation. The most predominant rumor as of late is chaff, or some other form of anti-radar consumable will be making its way into the game as a way to counter radar. I'm just gonna say right now, no. Hell no. Hell no. First, I doubt there's any validity to this rumor. I've heard nothing at all within the World of Warships official channels. And this isn't a case of, it's under NDA so I'm playing coy. It's literally not been brought up as far as I can see. This is a pipe dream for the downtrodden destroyers who are fighting the man. And by the man I mean every single radar carrying ship in the game. I have a novel idea. Instead of trying to change the game to suit your playstyle, why not adapt your playstyle to the game? I don't know. Sounds to me like it's a good way to get better at the game. Look, I get the fact that there's a lot of radar. It's not like I don't play tier 10 destroyers at all. I love tier 10 destroyers. I have no problem with the abundance of radar. There, I said it. Yes, it can be annoying sometimes, but you know what? It didn't take long at all to alter my playstyle to adapt to the new meta. If you haven't figured it out yet, it means you can't rush into cap. It means you have to pay attention to what ships the other team has. It means you should pay attention to whether or not you can account for the positions of all the radar-capable ships. So what's the big deal? So you can't get on cap right away. If your team doesn't understand the complexities of high-tier gameplay with so much radar, don't listen to them when they moan that you aren't in cap. Really, the longest reaching radar is what? Around 11.7 kilometers off the top of my head? Russian radar, right? Moskva, Chappy. It also has the shortest duration. Most of the time you see Des Moines, Baltimore, Seattle's and their ilk. Their radar tops out at what? About 10 kilometers? Guess what? Most tier 10 destroyer torpedoes far exceed that. And if it doesn't, it's by choice. Your gun range also exceeds that for the most part. So again, what's the issue? I'll tell you what the issue is. Radar is an inconvenience. It takes away a free pass to cap and sneak by undetected. And when we have things taken away from us that we're used to, we complain about it. Everybody loves to call battleship mains B-babies. Destroyers, you're starting to sound like those battleships. Every class deals with its own issues. And yes, radar is on the larger side of all the issues a ship class can face. It's still one that can be countered with clever playing though. If you can't penetrate into an area because of a radar ship, go to a different area. Or pull back and smoke your team and support them in any way that you can. Launch your torps from further out. But do you really want another consumable? Do you really want to start that arms race? And then the weeks of hearing cruiser mains saying there's no point playing cruisers anymore. And they're not going to push because they'll just get blapped. Remember, they do support you destroyers. And the best counter for a ship using radar is another ship using radar. I know it's not always easy to get a team to work together. But if the team is working together, focus the radar ships and eliminate them. I'm just tired of people wanting things that will in the long run make the meta worse. Radar is here to stay. It's been around and it'll continue to be around. Adapt to it and become a better player in the process. Now I'm going to go play some Yueyang because I love that destroyer and it's fun as hell to play, radar or not. Now this is when I was actually going to stop playing and just kind of end the video. However, I really did go and play around in the Yueyang like I said I was going to. And the round actually wound up being a very, very good round. So rather than cut the video out, I'm just going to continue to show the video because I had a lot of fun in this round and I had a lot of torp hits and just it was a blast. It was one of those rounds where, you know, things just seem to work out your way regardless. You can already see I'm up to 110,000 hit points worth of damage. I've already had 5 torpedo hits, and I am just hounding the enemy unmercifully along the A cap. So this is Hotspot, and this is one of those maps as a destroyer where you can have a very good round, or you can wind up having a very bad round. Sometimes a lot of destroyer captains like to head into the B cap, and I really don't like that on this map, because when you go into B, you just kind of get mired down in the muck. You just get caught in this stalemate, and there's another torpedo hit right there, knock out his engine. You just get stuck. You get stuck because it seems like everybody likes to funnel into B, everybody challenges B. People on this map either go A, B, or B, C. So obviously we're A, B this round, and I got off to a good start because the enemy was kind of slow getting there. They didn't have any destroyers coming this way, and I managed to get to the outside of the cap, and once I got to the outside of the cap, outside of the range of the enemy, I just had free reign to do what I wanted to. And you can see right now, I'm being very careful. It's not urgent that we cap right now. We do have a slim lead point-wise, even though the enemy has sunk more of our ships than we've sunk of theirs. But it's okay, because the Typhoon's coming in. We're about to lose visibility. I am within a stone's throw of these ships right now, this Republic. So things are going to start getting a little crazy right now. I'm going to use the weather to my advantage, as are my teammates. We're just going to kind of charge in right now. So this is very much where the battle is. I have no desire to go over to B and head to C right now, because there are a lot of ships right here. There's a low health Zhao. I know if we can take him out, and if we can take this Republic out, we can definitely shift the battle in our favor. So I'm just going to fire my torps over here. Got a Montana on my side right now. I've laid down smoke. I really didn't need to, and I realized that, oops, I need to be spotting right now. Granted, the Montana's not going to be able to see this Republic either way. Get a nice little hit on the Republic right there. There's another torp hit, take some damage down on him, but he has me spotted, and I take my first significant damage of the round. So I'm just going to kind of turn into my smoke right now. I am a little concerned about this Zhao over to my port at this point. I know he's around there. I know I'm in his torp range, but it's go time right now. Things are starting to get crazy. Our Montana is charging in, and I am not going to be able to sit back. I'm not going to be able to stand back and just kind of pound away with my guns at this ship. I'm going to have to actively help my Montana here. So I start swinging around. My torps are up in 30 seconds, so granted, I don't want to rush in right now. I need to time things so that when I get in, my torps are ready to go. And you see the Republic has a lot of health left still. Zhao's firing his torps away. I need to be careful for that. I knew they were coming. Montana's hopefully going to take him out, take care of him. And he's making his pass on the Republic right now. And my torps are just about up. So it's go time. It is go time. I'm pushing in. Republic has to know that I'm coming. And I'm going to launch one salvo because I've lost one of my torp tubes. And there we go. Pow, 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 pow. 5 torps hit right there. Can't finish him off, but that's okay. He's on fire. He's flooding. And unfortunately, Montana's going to finish him off. I was really hoping that I would be the one to finish him off, but it's all good. We have taken a ship lead. We have taken a significant point lead right now, so it's actually time that we need to start focusing on B. So we're going to get this cap right now. We're going to take this cap. I'm going to kind of repair myself, and you can see right now I'm pretty low on hit points. I'm not feeling very comfortable, so I'm not going to play that aggressive. I'm going to let my team kind of push in here. Got a gearing. The bulk of our team, fortunately, is over here at A. And I know people get really upset on this map especially when they see a lot of players grouped over to one side. I mean, we pretty much conceded C this round. But we fought for A, and we were fortunate enough to win B. And that has worked out to our advantage. Had we not done that, had we not been able to take B, this round might have gone very, very differently. So you can see right now, gearing is going to push into B. I'm going to slowly follow him as well. They've got a near full health Kurfürst right now. Our Zhao is hanging on by a thread. I'm hanging on by a thread. Gearing's not doing that great either, and Zhao's down to 91 hit points, and he's not going to be lasting. Yep, there he goes. Not going to be lasting much longer. They are taking B, and again, I only have one torpedo launcher right now, which fortunately is up again, but you know, that hit that took it out, I mean, that crippled me fairly well. Fortunately, we've still got that Yamato behind me, which is very nice. Gearing's going to push in there. I'm not going to be as bold as he is. I'm definitely not going to be as bold, and you can see right there, he got blapped. And once again, it's a close battle. It's 3-on-3 again. I'm going to fire my torps kind of in the center right here, though, because I know the Zhao's head in that direction. I know the Kurfürst is head in that direction. So right now, my intention is to just kind of get lucky and hit one of them and kind of head off in the other direction. At this point, I have no problem letting my battleships take the lead, just because the Yamato has almost full health. I've got very little health. Montana also has a lot of health left. And if I get sunk right now, it's going to be no good. It's not going to help the team out that much at all. So I'm going to slow down. I'm going to let these torps go by. And again, I'm just going to let the Montana and the Yamato do their thing. And look at that right there. Not the ship I was expecting. I actually thought I was going to hit the Zhao, but I will take 3 hits on the Kurfürst because that definitely helps out the Montana. Definitely helps out the Yamato. And at this point, since the Kurfürst has its attention on these 2 ships, I'm just going to push right in. They've only got 2 ships left. The Zhao over there does not have a lot of hit points. I mean, really, just one salvo is going to take care of him. And both ships, I think, are aiming at him right now. So I'm just going to start firing at the Kurfürst. And you see, there goes the Zhao. And I'm up to 234,000 damage right now. Not bad at all. I'm just going to start firing away at this Kurfürst. And really, the game is ours. I call this junk time damage. There's a fire on him. That's going to stick because he had to rep my torpedoes. So I'm just going to fire away at him. 245,000 damage. Don't have a single kill to my name yet right now, though. I've done a lot of damage and spread the love. Got that high caliber, but just haven't been able to sink anything, which is fine by me. That's okay. Up to 250,000 damage. Kurfürst isn't going to be lasting around much longer. He is not long for this world, so I'm just going to continue to peg away at him. He's surrounded by sharks right now. And, wow, look at that. I got the kill secure on him. Not too upset with that. So, just an overall fun round. I know this round didn't have a ton of radar ships in it, but my point still stands. You can have a lot of fun in destroyers still. And all the radar just helps you to become a better player. So, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't give up on destroyers. You can still do a lot of damage in them. Just play smart. Play smart if you know there are radar cruisers around. That's all I gotta say. And you'll become a better player in the process. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. I am out.